bit of a gloomy day out right now. Um, but it's supposed to be really nice today, so I'm going to get some yard work done. Burn some extra calories, which ought to be good. So I don't know if I'm going to count that as my cardio though. But putting a fence in, building a deck, removing a stump, taking out some trees, doing all sorts of fun shit. So I might, with all this construction that they got going on here over at the college, um, see if I can steal some of their Stay Mac gravel. They got some piles of it laying around. Maybe I can get enough to fill in some of the ruts in my driveway. We'll see. But and when I say steal, I do mean ask them if they have any that they can spare. But what else we got going on? So it's Thursday. They're making a lot of fucking progress. It's kind of cool watching the process, start to finish, seeing what they do day to day. Some days it looks like they're doing nothing. And I mean, they're getting some shit done. But okay, I'm like sidetracked, ADD, like all over the place. Today we are on upper day, so the split, as you probably can tell by now, is push pull legs upper lower. Take 2 days off. Well, I take a day off. Saturday is my complete day of rest. Sunday, I am doing calisthenics. So, and Sunday I kind of like do a little extra work. Uh, Speaking of work, as you recall, yesterday I was fired pretty unceremoniously. I'm not really worried about it. I saw it coming. It wasn't like a big blowout. Us yelling anything like that. It wasn't. I didn't do anything egregiously wrong. So it was kind of weird. Good morning, Sue. How are you doing? It's always a pleasure seeing you. I know Frank's back there somewhere as soon as he stands up. Um, but I actually was offered a job yesterday, and I don't know if I'm going to take it. So I'm going to look around and see what's out there and go for it. But today's upper body day. So chest, back, shoulders, pretty much everything. A little bit of a longer workout, but I'm okay with that. So here we go. We're doing upper day, obviously, and starting off with a high incline on the bench press. This is going to target more of the upper chest. Again, with my elbows, I don't necessarily bring them in. I'll keep them flared. I'll bring them in. It all depends on how they're feeling on my shoulder. That's a big thing. And no suicide grip. Retract the scapular plane. Hands just outside shoulder width. Oh, shit. And one thing is that last week I did 95 pounds, 4 sets, 12. So I increased the weight. One thing I can't do because I got these swinging arms is move the safety bars up to where I want them. I don't think. I might try just in case I fail and don't crush myself or get stuck. I won't really crush myself. It's only 100 pounds. So, I tell you what, it's a good cheat way to get like your fucking calories in, because sometimes I just like struggle so much to eat. So to have like it's a huge bag and you only get like 14 servings, but each serving's like 7 scoops. 50 grams of protein, 1,000 grams of carbohydrates or some shit like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Eat this stuff. It'll get your nutrients. Yeah. All right. So next up, next up on upper is flat bench chest fries, flat bench cable flies. There we go. Going up a little bit in weight on these, and these take a little bit of time to set up, which is kind of good because it gives me rest after the incline press. So pull ups, um, pull ups, just max sets, trying to increase every week. Last week I did 7 on the first set. Um, let's see. Ain't gonna complain about that. Side lateral raises. And for these, like I don't do the leaning on these. On these, I step just a little bit further out to get a good stretch across the deltoid. Pull straight up. Landmine, bent over rows, deficit, get my feet up off the ground, get a little bit further stretch, try to keep that back straight, don't allow it to round. I love this handle. It's better than, in my opinion, the normal V-grip that's got that knobby in the front that makes it a little bit unstable. Overhead tricep extensions using the cambered part of the bar and tripping over my own feet. So these are Bayesian curls. I think that's how you say it. Low cable curls. You're stepping out, getting those arms behind, your elbows behind, and curling up. Keeping those elbows behind you all the time, not to move, to incorporate shoulder flexion on it. So just cause decided to get some wrist curls. Decided to get in some wrist curls. Last up. Ooh. Ooh. I'm ready to go up and wait on the rope crunches, but not that much. So rope crunches followed up by reverse crunch. So I know like a lot of this stuff is repetitive, but this is what I do. It's the same workout day after day, week after week. There's not a lot of change. It's changed throughout the week, but it's going to be the same basic workout for the next 3 to 4 months. Yes, I will change the workout eventually, but currently, consistency is key. Working on those basic muscles, those isolated muscles, those compound lifts that are going to target, chest and tricep, back and biceps, so on and so forth. But it's going to be the same. So you see these fitness influencers telling you all these different ways to do exercises. Do this and do this, or change this, or lean over and put the strap on, and sometimes while they're really good, they have to show you different exercises so they can have more content, so they can do the same thing. But if you're like a beginner lifter, even an intermediate lifter, 1 to 3 years, don't go crazy with weird contraptions or compound uh, exercises that may put yourself in jeopardy or danger of being injured. So a lot of my exercises are basic, building a strong core foundation as I get more into lifting and more difficult on my lifts, or more complicated lifts. But I'm not going to just jump right in uh, doing a ton of exercises where I need a shit ton of stabilizations and muscles that I haven't built up yet. So another thing is that my videos take a long time, and I do slow reps, so they're boring. I don't crank out 8 reps in like 20 seconds. It takes me a good minute to get through a set usually, and I haven't hit my failure point on a lot of these exercises. So some of these exercises I'm doing, I'm still hitting 12 reps, but I'll increase the weight by 5 for the next week. And I'll continue to do that until I do hit failure. Some of the exercises I've hit failure point on. So now I'm going to continue to increase reps on those. And pull-ups are an example. I think I got 8 today, 8, 7, and 6. Today, where last week I got 7, 6, and 5. So next week I'm going to go for 9, 8, 7, so on and so forth. But the Bayesian curls, for example, I did 12 reps, 25 pounds for 4 sets. So next week I'm going up to 30 pounds. So it's progressively overloading, sticking to the basics, taking care of your body, and paying attention to what you are doing to make sure that you're lifting safe, making the gains, losing the fat, doing whatever you got to do. Not going to get into diet all that much. This is my routine: push, pull, legs, upper, lower, day off, calisthenics. That's what I do every week. So not going to beat a dead horse. This is going to be my workout for 3 to 4 months. And it could be 3 months, or it could be 4 months. If I see myself starting to hit a plateau, I'll change my workout. So, but that's all I got for today. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about the long video and the stupid commentary. See you guys tomorrow. Keep grinding.